Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Cybersecurity Awareness Month, which takes place every October and now in its 19th year, is a collaboration between government and private industry to raise awareness about digital security and empower everyone to protect their personal data from digital forms of crime. With the developments around the American Data Privacy and Protection Act and the need for banks and financial institutions to better manage the data they have on hand, nearly 70% of enterprise data goes completely unused and unanalyzed. This is an important issue. Joining me to discuss is Kartik Chopra. He's a founder and CEO of Devron and former CIA operative. Kartik, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
The American Data Privacy and Protection Act is set to change the way that companies leverage and analyze data. How will this help to change data privacy parameters in the United States?
I think it's one of the most exciting legislation that the organizations, the federal governments are working on right now, because it's allowing organizations to better categorize, manage, and drive insights and analytics from customers' sensitive data.
Historically, what has been the primary cause behind data privacy infringements, and how can that be avoided?
The historical goals that the enterprises have always had is, how do you use enterprise customer data to better derive insights and learn more about your customer behavior? But the problem has been that organizations are sharing with their vendors or duplicating copies of personal identifiable information, also known as PII, which is now preventing organizations to actually learn more about their customers fast without actually leaking data privacy.
One of the areas the bill covers is called sensitive data. What is sensitive data and why is it classified as such?
Sensitive data is classified as data that is also known in the Act as covered data, which is anything that's associated to personal cell phone numbers, names, email addresses, social security numbers, or passport information. Anything that can be actually attributed to a customer or a specific employee, perhaps, inside that organization. And this is why organizations are positioning themselves in front of vendors and AI technologies such as Devron that allows you to better categorize and drive insights from this data without constantly needing to abuse someone's privacy from a customer perspective.
When I first learned about the Act, the first thing I thought of was the GDPR, which is what they use in the EU. Can we expect to see similar data privacy regulations enacted around the world soon, or is it hard to standardize that?
I think it's very important because, frankly, more state governments have already offered this law in practice, and it's already enacted, such as California, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. And what we're seeing is that these organizations are looking into new technologies and as well as different countries so they can share better data across border and across departments for one global jurisdiction, right? So a lot of these laws that are being placed now, I think it's a bipartisan effort by the US government, and it's important to realize that enterprises are going to be able to better manage and drive insights from their customers' information without constantly have to worry about where it's being collected globally, where it's being distributed, and actually how the lineage of that data is being managed across an enterprise. Because
it is up to the states right now, do you think it will be a challenge to get it on the national level and have a standard set of privacy law?
I think it's going to require efforts from both sides, because the federal government, working with various different parts of their partners in the world, and Five Eye partners, they all need to come with a national strategy that allows specific states to better handle their own customer data, but also organizations that are dealing with different privacy laws with different countries because of their global distribution. How will those organizations also distribute and manage their customer data globally, right? And key softwares and technologies are being implemented in the privacy community to make sure that people can track how data is being shared, how it's being analyzed, how it's being duplicated, to better drive insights from all this information globally, to prevent from any of the privacy being leaked for consumers like us that are using our cell phones and various different browsers to actually look at any of our sensitive information.
Explain to us where Devron fits in the ecosystem.
So Devron's simple goal is to actually enable a large bank, a large organization, to better understand their customers' data without actually abusing their privacy, right? And one of the best ways that it's done so, it's by not necessarily depending on data to be commingled in one place, but actually wherever it's collected overseas in different departments, how can an enterprise leader better learn more about their customers without the need to copy or move that data from wherever it resides?
All right, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you.